Hey guys, come from here, and welcome to another reaction video. We're gonna be watching Eggman vs. Bauer Death Battle. This is the trailer. I'm just gonna play this because it's really good. Yeah, this is probably the one that they've like teased on the Kickstarter that I'm most excited about. That's today. Wow, that's in 60 seconds. That's crazy. Because, you know, I love, I like both these characters, and Moro's animating it. They do killer animations. Also, if you like power scaling stuff, which you probably do because you're watching a Death Battle reaction, you should check out some of the power scaling stuff I do on my own channel. I just recently released my very first versus battle analysis video, the Empress of Light from Terraria versus the Radiance from Hollow Knight. You should go check it out. Link at the top right. Yeah, I do those. You should subscribe if you like that. Also, by the way, I am rooting for Eggman. That's what's my goat. From what like the little research that I've done previously, I feel like he just scales higher with like the Titans or the Time Meter, and I know Bowser has like the Dream Stone and like the Pure Hearts and stuff. I just think Eggman just like has more consistent, higher scaling. Because the Time Meter is like, what, like 6th dimensional? But I could be wrong. I have not gotten a single prediction right. Well, I don't know, because before I watched Joker vs. Jono, I was rooting for Joker. Then after the analysis, I rooted for Jono, and Joker ended up winning. So I'm counting that as I still haven't gotten a prediction right. Like my final prediction right before the battle is what I'm counting as my prediction. So if that's wrong, then it's wrong. All right, let's get into it.
This battle is sponsored by
Marvel Snap. That looks so good. I love that they're doing like these little previews
Dr. Eggman,
at the beginning of the episodes now.
And the baddest of badniks, and they're not alone. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Eggman, you gotta lock in.
Analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Alright.
The Mushroom Kingdom.
All official material in the characters applied analysis of contradiction. Yeah. They said that in the
it's time this place got way more awesome. Here comes King Koopa himself,
like the Discord.
better known as Bowser. The moment this orphan star child was found by Kamek, it was clear Bowser would command the disparate outcasts of the Mushroom world. The Koopa clan. Sadly, not everyone's born a toad, and they treat these critters like monsters, fated to a life of infinite jump farming for one-ups.
Why is it like? Why is that like at an angle?
A different world. But Princess Peach Toadstool would never allow the
34
evil
years,
king's
10
day in the sun.
family,
Her light
hobbies.
was so bright, Bowser became infatuated with her. So he turned all the toads into bricks and kidnapped her, putting their princess in another castle, and another, like 40 years of castles, only to be released if she agrees to marry him and his dad bod. Yet he was foiled time and time again by those pesky Mario brothers. However, Bowser is nothing if not persistent. Look at him! Dude's built like a brick house strapped to a saw trap. That spiked shell takes a lot of punishment. Not even the weight of a castle can scratch it, especially when he rolls up like a prehistoric Beyblade. And the Koopa King doesn't just breathe fire and control lava. He commands nature itself, spitting meteors from outer space, beckoning the earth with a snap, inhaling torrents of wind,
duplication elements, reality weapon
what
shifting,
else has he got?
Oh,
just a little dabbling
Castle
in dark
magic.
Hell yeah. Wizard Turtle. The original NES manual even describes him as a sorcerer king. Magic is how he turned
it's
the
kind of
toads
like a
into
magic
bricks,
versus
only
technology
countered
fight,
by the
which is
princess's
cool.
heart magic. But that's not all the magic he's mastered. Telekinesis, creating perfect clones, reanimating his undead skeleton, and worst of all, ruining every game of Mario Party. Hey, no! I stole those coins fair and square!
Are they gonna
Bowser
bring in Mario Party
hoarding
mechanics
treasures,
into this?
Coins, magic star rods, warships, clown cars, you name
Paper
it.
Mario
This
is
is
canon,
the same guy that created multiple flying castles fashioned after his own face. Yeah, he's definitely got an ego on him. He's talked about having a 4-digit IQ, but I've seen this moron put death traps in his own backyard. A man after my own heart.
I think he was
Despite
lying.
his clumsiness, Bowser's charisma and leadership brought many to his side.
Not enough to defeat Mario, but his army doesn't make it easy on the Red Plumber.
They're the most wicked band of misfits this
All
side
right,
of
let's
the
get
world
to, we're getting to the army.
The Koopa Troop.
An army spanning multiple territories across the Mushroom World and beyond.
Goombas, Koopas, the Troopas, and the others make up the infantry. Some with wings,
we got a bunch of
some in
fodder.
shoes, and some even in race cars.
When are we gonna get into
They're
the big stuff?
Red shirts, first in and first out.
Piranha plants, bloopers, and lakitus use their surroundings
More
to
fodder.
jump on unsuspecting prey by land, sea, or sky.
I don't think these guys are gonna
jotting down the
have
small
a big.
fries, booze, shy guys, sentient bombs with feet, and more.
It was imperative for Bowser to nurture a unit that covers their own vulnerabilities. For example, Kamek and King Boo both have magic, but Boo has battlefield control with illusions and destabilizing dimensions, while Kamek focuses on buffing allies, canceling enemy powers, summoning anything he desires.
Yeah, Kamek and
Or
King Boo
swapping
are
my
important.
items to screw up my Mario Party lead. Not again.
Speaking of items, most of the minions can use pretty much any power-up Mario can. The Goombas make frequent use of Tanuki tails, and Bowser can really get into the cat roleplay. But as the Koopa Troop grew and grew, it started to feel less like an army and more like a family unit.
Oh, you mean like his kids, the Koopalings?
They're adopted.
What's the difference?
Good point. Bowser took them in and even trained them in dark magic.
Though no one's
What
as
are they
spoiled
gonna
as his
do? Come
natural
on.
Nepo baby, Bowser Jr., Captain
Bowser
of the
Jr.
Koopa
might actually
Troop.
have an impact.
Spoiled is an understatement. Remember his escapades as Shadow Mario? He terrorized Delfino Plaza with literal evil paint. That whole debacle was basically his attempt at elementary school art class.
And I bet Bowser still has some on the fridge. But really, the king is very protective of his kids. If the fam's in trouble, he can will himself to transform into a giant kaiju, all to crush whatever bullies target smack.
Right.
Maybe a little
And then he can also
overkill.
turn into Fury
Just
Bowser,
one
which
punch
is also
from Giant
big.
Bowser launched a castle out of orbit. Taking into account the flight path and the scale of their universe, Bowser's punch must have hit with a force of over 125 trillion tons of TNT.
Not bad.
Considering how Yoshi punted poor Raphael the Raven so hard he exploded into a constellation of stars, this isn't even close to Bowser's full strength.
So don't bully his kid, especially if he falls into some of Bowser Jr.'s set of black paint. That stuff's scary.
Enough to unleash Bowser's Dark Fury, a form
Alright,
whose
we're talking about
very
Fury
steps
Bowser?
cause widespread natural disasters.
Okay, seriously, how does Mario ever beat this guy? He's like Godzilla, Doctor Strange, and John Cena all in one big turtle.
We're not even to the best part. Bowser's dark magic became so potent he eventually learned how to warp the very fabric of reality.
Anything the king imagines, he makes happen. He turned all of Yoshi's Island into a storybook. And remember those painted worlds in Mario 64? Yeah, he made those. And the staircase
Alright,
that
so
goes
dimension
on
creation.
and on and on and on and on and on. Oh God, does anyone know how to BLJ?
He also stole ultra-powerful items like the Wonder Flower, which can mold reality like Play-Doh, and the Dream Stone, which can be used to wish someone out of
Dream Stone,
existence.
But his most iconic thefts are those big shiny power stars.
Don't judge a book by its
Is
cover.
that all they're talking?
Infant
They
power
just
stars,
briefly
aka
mention
Lumas, can become
Bowser's
whole
strongest form?
galaxies. They also ferried Mario across the universe in 3 seconds. That's 489 quadrillion times light speed.
Obviously, the Big Daddy
It got
Brain
nothing on
stars are even
Sonic
crazier.
characters,
Bowser
bro.
used one to power his space kingdom, but then guess who showed up to ruin everything? It's a him!
And when the Grand Star was freed, it caused a chain reaction that destroyed the entire universe via a massive black hole.
Thanks, Space God, that Rosalina showed up to save the day.
Not that Bowser needed saving. He's been swallowed by another black hole and thrown into a star that went supernova.
Imagine if this crazy OP fire turtle had to fight
Oh,
himself.
they're saying Bowser
Well, wait,
scales for
he
Rosalina?
did, and he beat the hell out of him.
With all this power, it's a wonder he
guess.
still hasn't conquered the Mushroom Kingdom. Perhaps it's because his visions of grandeur were never really what he sought. Surrounding him is a crew of outcasts and miscreants like him, ride or dies that can't be swayed against him.
Oh, are you saying he's secretly happy because he's got a big monster family now?
Yes, but also when they actually worked together, they legitimately conquered most of the known universe. So,
he's a baddie through
Light
and
work.
through who will teleport through space and time to show you what's what. Because
Yeah, I
he's
mean,
no
he has
ordinary
time
Koopa.
travel. So does
Make way
Eggman.
for the king.
That's not going to be like a deciding factor.
this
All
battle
right,
is sponsored
Eggman.
by Prize Picks.
Prize
And
Picks is the best place to
whatever
get
this
real
is.
money sports action. And its daily fantasy sports is super easy to get into.
That's right, Boomstick. No need to worry about going up against
I
somebody
love
who knows way
gambling,
more
yes.
than you
All you gotta do is pick more or less on 2 or more players, and you're up for a shot to win big.
As someone who spends literally all of his time running numbers on anything and everything, I appreciate a system that takes a lot of the guesswork out and lets you actually win through skill.
Yeah, like how they've got an actual injury insurance policy. As in, injuries don't ruin your lineup. It's crazy this isn't more common. It's already saved my butt for sure.
And withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. I can get my money in as little as 15 minutes.
Download the app today and use code DEATH to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup.
That's code DEATH to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup.
Prize Picks, run your game.
Alright, Eggman time.
Citizens of Earth, lend me your ears. Imagine a world of endless possibility where people are free as the wind. Isn't it disgusting? Now imagine a better world, one with proper guidance and the technology to bring about global peace.
And I saw the preview for this. The editing is so good.
Only a brilliant mind can make that happen.
Not just any brilliant mind, he's a genius
there's that
at
one
heart
shot
who knows the dangers within.
when it comes
he's
up.
Ivo Robotnik.
Dr. Eggman.
As a mad scientist myself, his story is my inspiration, just as Eggman's was his grandfather, Gerald Robotnik, who sought to create world peace through technology. But then his beloved granddaughter, Maria, was killed by the Guardian Unit of Nations, better known as...
Gun. They're frickin' called G-U-N. Anyway, Lil Eggy grew up a lonely narcissist because all his family talked about was Maria this, Maria that. Boo-hoo!
Neglect and envy tainted Ivo's goals of following Gerald's footsteps. He distanced himself from his
this
grandfather's
shot.
legacy. Instead
So-
of bettering the world,
And it freezes as soon. Okay.
he
Come
would
on, man.
conquer it to get the attention
That shot.
he
Okay, that shot was
deserved.
really cool.
No,
You gotta
mean
trust me.
craved. Desperately craved.
Tomato, tomato.
You just said it the same way twice.
He aimed to establish
soup
Eggman
is
Land,
cold and
a
the salad is
capital
hot.
of science.
How is that
And
even
this
possible?
Paradise would have worked just fine if not for that blasted Sonic the Hedgehog.
For years,
hates cold
Eggman's
soup.
plans literally blew up in his face. And he's a very sore loser.
But just like any good experiment, the doctor did more testing, seeking better results.
He's created plenty of knickknacks to terrorize the world with. A laser gun, a cloning ray, mind control cannons, a flying armada.
So they both have
typical
clone
evil
stuff.
scientist
Then there's the big ones. He invented a spatial displacement trap, which, while online, scatters a
Oh,
target's
yeah, the
atoms
IDW
across
comics are
space.
canon, right.
Oh, and then there's the metal virus, which transmutes organic tissue into living metal zombies. It's so deadly, it created a plague that nearly wiped out all life on Earth.
Shame Eggman
Yeah.
never made himself immune to it.
I feel like
Whoopsie.
I
And
feel like the
when he's
metals
not duping
they
you
could
with
like wish
decoys,
away the
he's
metal
riding in
virus.
style
That's
with
not like
the
that big as well.
Eggmobile. It's
Also-
lightweight for
also they
maneuverability,
defeated it
but
by throwing
tough
it to
enough
the sun.
withstand moon-sized
So I feel like he
explosions
just, like, fire
and even
breath
the
it away.
center of a black hole.
I mean,
Okay, the black
it's
hole feed,
kinda
yep.
lame looking, but he can plug it into big bad mechs like the Egg Walker or the Death Egg Robot, whose giant laser once obliterated 77,000 cubic meters of rock in an instant.
Oh, that's
like
it?
having an atomic
Light
bomb in your
work.
pocket all the time. Oh, okay, maybe this guy's pretty cool.
Eggman built machines for a long list of combat situations.
There's so
Some
many
look like
things.
knights, others use extraterrestrial sources like the Wisps, and then there's the orbital bases, like the Death Egg.
The reference is obvious, but Darth Vader's version is like a toy.
Is he gonna,
compared to
like,
the
fucking
Death Egg, which can
orbital
annihilate
strike?
Stars. Woof! A whole constellation gone in one shot.
That's not
Oh,
to
yeah,
say
that he did
Eggman
that. I
doesn't
forgot about
enjoy
that.
scrapping with blue hedgehogs himself. Enter the Egg Dragoon.
Hell
Right,
yeah.
that's his, like-
The
that's his, like,
rawest
best one,
of the
isn't it?
battle mix. It's got electric drills. It's got ice missiles. It's got a whole lot of bullets. My God, Wiz. I need it.
And don't forget, Eggman built all of these things himself.
Wizard.
Maybe world domination is in his grasp yet.
One
Time
problem.
Eater, yeah, the Time
Eggman's
Eater is,
a
like, the big
turbo loner.
thing that he
No
has.
hobbies, no friends, no wife, no nothing.
Come on.
I miss
he
my
has
wife,
friends.
Tails.
I mean, he's a
That was
feminist.
a reference. Oh my god, I get
Okay,
it.
maybe not, but
Whoa.
what about Infinite? Sure, they might have joined forces over a mutually sought revenge against Shadow, but it counts. Sort of. Who needs friends when you can build friends?
Obviously, Eggman has a tough time collaborating with others, so he just built his own army instead.
The Eggman Empire.
Yep.
The Badniks are mass
Guys think Metal Sonic is gonna win this, like he did Eggman Wily?
Robos, and don't forget those cute little moto bugs. The Badniks may seem simple, but they're led by an elite, multi-talented unit. The hard-boiled heavies. Really leaning into the egg thing, huh?
The
The
army has a
hard-boiled
wide
heavy.
variety of troops, even your classic comedy duo with Orbot and Cubot. They're
Yeah,
Eggman's
these-
assistants
a lot of these
and
are just, like,
immense
fodder.
disappointments. Every
like,
genius has their
except for
duds.
like you know
At
like
least
Metal
they're not
Sonic.
Scratch and Grounder. But that's
stuff.
why he's made
Like the Egg
top-notch
Fleet.
bots modeled after the Sonic cast. Like
Yeah, the
everyone's
metal-
favorite Robo
Yep.
Faker, Metal Sonic.
Metal Sonic has the most horsepower in the Eggman Empire. He has the moves and speed of Sonic and then some. He's
Sonic
had his
dodges
rebellious
lights-
phases,
lights.
but Eggman's reprogrammed
Yep.
Metal to better follow his commands. Additionally, when upgraded to his Neo form, Metal Sonic could copy biological data, including unique powers like Shadow's time stop technique, Chaos Control.
He could even copy.
But do you think he's
Super
gonna be able to
Psychokinesis,
copy,
and with enough chaos
like
energy,
Bowser's
he
magic
powers
with
up
reality
into
warping?
Super Neo Metal Sonic.
Though everything would change with the appearance of the
Oh,
Phantom
Phantom Ruby.
One of many trump cards at Eggman's disposal, the Phantom Ruby alters reality by manipulating perception.
Basically, super OP illusions, but in Infinite's hands, it's a weapon of mass destruction. I don't know how illusions translate to body replicas, changing gravity, or making a fake sun, but
Okay, so
go
the
off,
Phantom
King.
Ruby
And when used on the planet's
counters
consciousness,
King Boo's
which is a
stuff,
thing,
is
the
what I'm
Ruby
getting at from
granted
this.
Eggman the Light Man.
Oh
form.
yeah, Light Man.
Yep, apparently Super Eggman is canon, though it is pretty complicated to manifest.
But the Phantom Ruby isn't the only souped-up gem Eggman has. He's used the Jeweled Scepter to make the world-shattering Egg Wizard. Then, on more than one
The Egg
occasion,
Wizard?
he's
Okay.
effortlessly gathered the super rare, super powerful Chaos Emeralds.
Are they giving him the
You
Chaos
know,
Emeralds?
the things that power Super Saiyan Hedgehog.
Eggman built and built and built, and eventually,
I
he
assume
built
they're giving him the
something that
Chaos
started
Emeralds.
to build on him. Sage was
Oh, okay,
originally
here's Sage.
designed as a mere assistant, but through an alien encounter, she was granted actual sentience.
Sage is already super powerful, but now she's also super smart. She thought up millions of battle plans all at once to defeat the massive titans.
And you can barely remember
Okay.
where you put your dune bug.
I know exactly where it is. It's at the police impound. Thank you very much.
Sage was Eggman's saving grace. He had previously found machines with personality lacking, but Sage's great adequacy in serving her function provided Eggman with something that, for the first time, he'd hate to lose. In essence, a sort of daughter.
So, like any
Wow.
good daddy, gave her the keys to his car, his spaceship, and his orbital death ray. Hell, now she controls the entire army.
And this frankly unheard of trust from Eggman became crucial in defeating the End, a primordial entity so mighty even Supersonic struggled against it.
Their battle can only be described as peak fiction, because charged by 7 Chaos Emeralds, Supersonic's no joke.
The power of one emerald can shift continents. All 7 together can shift the universe.
And kill some pretty terrifying bosses, like Eggman's
Solaris
Time
and
Eater,
Time Eater,
which
yep.
ripped apart space-time like tissue paper.
In short, Chaos Emeralds give thoughts power. With them, Eggman's best machines can run indefinitely.
I don't think Bowser
while
has
unleashing the
anything that
greatest
scales to the
powers
Time
ever
Eater.
seen. Like when 3 supers battled Solaris, who tried to destroy time itself.
Yes,
Solaris
also
extended its
Solaris.
chaos across multiple timelines in about 20 seconds, or 73 quadrillion times light speed.
It's funny though. While Eggman's
Oh, I think if you
Sonic here and
if you
there,
launch
he's
things
pretty
across
effective when he teams
timelines,
up
I'm
with
pretty
the
sure
Blue
that's
Blur to save
immeasurable.
the world.
Well, recall how Professor Gerald was a good person before losing the
Or at least
granddaughter he
infinite
loved.
speed.
In Eggman's case, now that he has Sage, perhaps a similar story is playing out in reverse.
Nah, Eggy will always have a harebrained scheme behind his cufflinks.
So watch out, critters and plebeians of the world. He is the Eggman, and he's got the master plan.
That was a cool edit. All right, you gotta lock in Eggman. I still have
What happened
Eggman.
now?
Honestly, I still think he's gonna win.
Snap.
You mean today's sponsor, the collectible
My
card
goat.
game, the one with everyone's favorite Marvel characters?
It's just such a fast-paced rush. Each game only takes like 3 minutes, and the different locations, card powers, and snap mechanic add so many layers of depth and strategy for a game that's so easy to get into.
Don't forget the amazing 3D art.
Oh man, with all the new art variants and cards coming out every week, I can't stop playing it.
Sorry, can't help you. I'm addicted too.
No! Well, good thing it's super fun.
I know, right? I love my deck. It focuses on tactically placing low-cost cards, then
I love
boosting their
Marvel
power
Snap.
way
Whoa.
beyond what's
I'm
expected.
just gonna.
Oh yeah?
let-
Well, mine's
let the
got a
ad
big
play out.
dinosaur. He's awesome. Oh, watch the teeth.
Download the Marvel Snap app, now available on the App Store, Google Play, and Steam.
Or visit marvelsnap.com to learn more. Just click the link below the like button.
Why does Galactus look like that? Oh my god. All right,
All right, the
Eggman,
commands
you gotta
are
lock
set.
in.
We've run the data through all possibilities.
I'm still rooting
It's time
Eggman.
for a death battle.
Oh, this is gonna be so good. All right, let's go. Oh, they're getting married. Operation Catfish?
I've come to make an announcement. This territory is now the base for my upcoming Eggman Land 2. What a joke.
Wow, that's crazy. That's how it starts? Oh my god, that okay. We're just getting right into it, alright. Oh my god, there's so much happening already. Alright, get rid of that fodder. Oh my god, it's this shot. Oh, shit. Oh my god, oh, there goes the Egg Dragoon. Holy shit. Oh, but
these toys an invasion force? Let's see Toads do better. That's a decoy, idiot. Infinite!
Imagine if you just killed that. Oh, there's Infinite.
It is the ultimate strength.
Is King Boo gonna come out now? And like counter it? Really? Just straight up destroyed it? Oh my god. Isn't that just a basic Ruby prototype? Oh, Metal Sonic! My goat! Oh my god, this is so cool. Oh, he got rid of his... Oh my god, the Mario Party stuff! Oh, Neo Battle! Yeah, oh my god! Oh, Fury Bouncer time?
You've lost the battle before it has begun.
Dude, this is so hype!
Ready to wrap this up, Sage?
As you planned.
You know what they say, the more the merrier.
Oh my god, this is so cool.
Showtime.
Oh my god! Dude! Wait, is she gonna like take control of a Titan now? I heard somewhere that the Titans are gonna be in it. I don't know if that was like a reliable source though. Oh, she could do. She has like a shield thing. Okay. Not the down air. Oh, the Chaos Emeralds! Oh, Kamek versus Sage. Oh, get wrecked. Shadow Mario. Oh, Bowser's locking in now.
How dare you keep your hands off my...
Oh god. Is the Power Star stronger than the Chaos Emerald? Really? Huh.
Sage! The Death Egg! Max power!
Alright. Oh, the Orbital Strike. Oh my god! Oh fuck. That's not the end, is it? He's gonna get revived. Yep, okay.
Curses! Sage! Fire it again!
Turn into a lucky bug! Where's the time eater?
So long, Doctor!
Is that the end? Really?
This war was not an easy one to win, which might seem surprising given how the Sonic series is not afraid to show how tough its
I thought they were
casters,
giving him
while
the time
Mario's
eater.
comes across as more cartoony.
But as it turns out, Bowser had everything he needed to take Chrome Dome down.
Damn.
This one's a lot.
Wait, they didn't even use Dreamy Bowser or the Time
First up
Eater.
is
Those are like the two.
physical
Okay,
stats.
whatever.
Bowser pretty handedly outmatched any of Eggman's usual mechs, like the Egg Dragoon or the Death Egg robot.
The Death Egg robot could level cities. Bowser could punch a castle out of orbit.
The Death Egg could destroy stars, but Yoshi could match that level of power. And Bowser's strength is certainly above the green dinosaurs.
That's
Plus,
bullshit.
While both Bowser and Eggman's tech survived black holes, Bowser's was much larger.
So,
Bro, I can't
they
win,
stats,
bro.
But this could change with their powers. With so many items and minions, that could make all that a moot point.
Aside from power-up items, both could manipulate minds, create duplicates, and alter space-time. However, Bowser had a significant edge in having access to the majority of his abilities at all times.
Yeah, Eggman can do some crazy
That was so
stuff,
cool, though.
but only across different mechs, fortresses, or space bases. Bowser's all natural. He's got all his best powers built in, and he ain't
Okay,
even
but
a
he still
robot.
has all those
Meaning
mechs.
he wins the war of attrition. He even had counters for battle enders like the Metal Virus and Spatial Displacement Trap. Context matters for those weapons, and both backfired in the past. But more importantly, Bowser could simply reverse the effects with his transmutation magic. Conversely, most
Okay.
of Eggman's robots could get turned into, say, a frog or a block with no reliable way back. Bowser takes the edge in powers.
But definitely not for intelligence.
I don't know if I agree
Come
with
on,
that.
you have a 4-digit IQ, Bowser? Really? That's cute. I mean, don't get me wrong. Bowser's not an idiot, usually. Just really, really clumsy. Poor fella.
Meanwhile, Eggman's an engineering genius who rarely ever gets bested by brains.
Easy dub. Now, let's talk trump cards.
As in, items so powerful they could decide the entire outcome on their own.
The Phantom Ruby was super dangerous, but specifically targets perceptions. Unlike Bowser's Wonder Flower, which mucks up reality for real. The Ruby affected a whole planet, but the Wonder
I like that
Flower
they're putting
had
out
the
there
power
the
to alter the
scenarios, so that's
universe. Also, the Dreamstone's ability to wish anything out of existence would have no problem cleaning up Super Neo Metal Sonic or Time Eater.
Their most prized possessions was a tougher call. Together, the Chaos Emeralds can break the
Okay, so they
universe,
mentioned Dream
but
Bowser
so
for the
can
time.
the
I
Grand
don't
Stars.
think that's
Arguably
true.
not as much given the Emerald scaling to Solaris, though Power Stars
'Cause-
and Grand Stars are far more plentiful. Clearly, this is getting fairly abstract, and both had multiple options that could win the day instantly. So the safest bet is to call this category
I really don't think
Which
I
means
really
it's finally
don't
time
think
to
you can wish
compare
the
their
Time Eater away. I
armies.
feel like the Time
Eggman
Eater is just too
seems deadlier
powerful.
at first glance.
Like,
I mean,
it-
look at
it's-
all those buzzsaws and rockets.
it scales
Metal Sonic
above
speed
time.
and
I
power
don't know if-
alone could solo most of the Koopa Troop, but the Eggman Empire lacked something Bowser had in spades: teamwork and loyalty.
Eggman is a
come
notoriously
on.
terrible team player. His alliances are practically guaranteed to fall apart.
Hell, in
I
Sonic
guess.
Generations, he could barely manage working with himself.
Eggman's army is designed to be controlled by just him. To Eggman, it's harder to command those with free will, hence his rivalry with the free-natured
Right,
Sonic.
but
Meanwhile,
none
the
of
Koopa
his.
Troop follows Bowser because they actually like him. They train really
Okay, but that
hard
doesn't
to
matter because
cover
they
each
follow him
other's weak
anyway because
points.
he built
Giving
them to
them
do that.
plenty of
right?
advantages as this war progressed, like battlefield control through King Boo's magic and Bowser Jr.'s paint. And since the Koopa Troop doesn't rely that much on technology, Sage's hacking potential had little use.
Also, secret weapon? Kamek is kinda busted, canceling Metal Sonic's power copying, stealing the Phantom Ruby, and potentially swapping the Chaos Emeralds were huge game changers.
Add on that Bowser and his army can use any Mario power-up item, and they had millions, no, billions of combinations that the Eggman Empire just could not actively plan against. Even with
Right,
Sage's
but, like,
millions of plans to take
I don't
on
know
the
if like a
Titans,
fucking
she
fire
thought them to
flower
be
is gonna
unbeatable, which
change
Sonic
the
proved
outcome
was
of the fight.
incorrect.
Just comparing their conquests makes it clear. The Eggman Empire took over the whole planet, but Bowser's troop conquered most of the universe.
Eggman was no
Okay, well,
pushover.
he
His
wasn't-
great
he
power
wasn't
output
try- I'm
and
pretty sure he
ridiculous
could've
machines gave
co-
Bowser the
conquered the
biggest fight of
universe
his
if he
life.
wanted to.
But the Koopa King's ludicrous strength, abilities, and united forces ultimately prevailed.
Eggman tried to poach the king, and now he's cracked and scrambled.
The winner is Bowser.
I don't know if I agree
Next
with that one.
time
That's the
on
first one
Death
I'm like,
Battle.
I don't know if I agree with that. Okay, wait, hold on. What's the next one? Oh my god, are you kidding? Among Us just really? Among Us Fall Guys? Oh my god.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
I like how they saying this like the character's name is Among Us. You can say like imposter versus Fall Guy. But yeah. I don't know if I agree with that because like sure he has the ability to wish anything away, but like there has to be like an upper limit to that, right? I feel like the nature of the time eater being a sixth dimensional being. He just kind of like exists. It just kind of like exists above that. But it also was Eggman was able to like control the time meter, so it's not like completely above that. Like above like interactions from like. Mm, uh, I mean, this is a hard, very like debatable, hard matchup. You know, uh, I wanted to see the time meter and the Dream Buzzer. The fight was still really easily like one of the best, easily the best fight of this quote unquote season so far. It's so good. Um, but yeah, that's my reaction. Uh, I don't know if I 100% agree with that, but it was very good nonetheless, and I can see why they would say that Bowser wins. But that's all for me. Thank y'all so much for watching. Only a small percentage of my viewers subscribed. Uh, if you want to if you want to check out my power scaling videos, it'll be you should subscribe, and it'll be in the top right. Um, check out the original video, support Death Battle, and yeah, that's about it. See ya.